o'clock on this Monday morning, June 15th. Thank you for joining us on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Fridman.
And I'm Dan Schrack. We've got a lot coming your way this Monday, but first a look at some of the news you need to know.
Stephanie Joseph is over in the newsroom. She's breaking down some of our headlines for us on this Monday. Steph, what are you working?
Hey there, guys. We are continuing to monitor a police scene in Rochester earlier this morning that has shut down some streets. Now take a look. This is on Warwick Avenue near Kirkland Road. RPD says they are investigating an incident there and say there's no threat to the public at this time. Our photojournalist on the scene reports more police had come to that scene since his arrival earlier this morning. We will stay on top of this and have more as it becomes available. We've learned 3 people were killed in Genesee County in a single car crash over the weekend. It happened on Prohl Road in the town of Stafford just after 2 yesterday morning. Deputies say 23-year-old Joseph Martinez, 23-year-old Dylan Pearson, and 22-year-old Megan Merrill were killed when the vehicle drove off the road and hit a tree. The federal case against top shooter Peyton Gendron is about to take a major step forward with jury selection. According to the federal court calendar, jury selection starts later this morning. Gendron is currently serving 11 life sentences without parole after pleading guilty to state charges of murder and hate-motivated terrorism. If convicted in this trial, he could face the death penalty. Happening today, the Pont de Rennes Bridge is closing once again as the city continues to refresh its look. From today through the end of the month, the pedestrian bridge spanning the Genesee River will be closed to foot traffic while crews replace the bridge's deck coating. Last month, the bridge was closed for that same project. And that's what you need to know.
All right, Steph. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Now let's get a look at what we've got brewing for the next 2 hours, starting with World Cup fever. It continues this Monday. The U.S. men's national team is back in action this week, and the excitement around the sports is building. We're going to check in with Flower City Union, that team, to recap the latest matches and look ahead to what's next on the pit.
Then we are looking ahead to Rochester's upcoming Juneteenth celebration. This morning, we're sitting down with representatives from the upcoming In Living Color Juneteenth experience. It's happening on Friday. To learn more about the upcoming events designed to celebrate culture, support Black-owned businesses, and raise money for local youth programs.
And later, we're heading to the theater this Monday. Theater Apparatus is bringing the Pulitzer-winning drama Proof to the muck this weekend. We're going behind the curtain for more on the powerful story about family secrets and the line between brilliance and madness.
All right, before all of that, a check of the forecast this Monday morning.
I feel like that's where the 3 of us are. We ride that line every day.
I was thinking
between
that.
Brilliance and madness.
Usually, I think closer to madness.
Right? Am I right? I'm right.
Mark? I think he might be the brilliance part of it.
He might be.
Yeah.
He might be.
If I'm the brilliance, you guys are in real trouble.
Oh, goodness.
You know what? At least we've got some sunshine. How about we build on that for a positive start on this Monday? Some patchy clouds, and this is the kind of day we've got cool air aloft. You're going to see a lot of these guys, cumulus, and those are the ones that you can make shapes out of with your imagination. We have 54 degrees. The cloud height officially sitting at 18,000 feet, so that means that it's pretty cold cloud tops up there today. The futurecast stays dry, and we're going to keep it dry through this afternoon. A little bit of cloud cover around at times, so it's going to be kind of a peekaboo sunshine later this afternoon. Overnight tonight stays mainly dry, and then for Tuesday, we'll see the smallest chance of an isolated sprinkle. I just don't see it being that big of a deal. A better chance of rain as we head into Wednesday morning for the Wednesday morning commute. So temps, it's going to feel like September. We're in the mid-60s today. 66 for the high temperature, normally 78, and the forecast overnight, at least we get some decent sleeping weather out of this, right? Low 50s, some natural air conditioning. We'll call it a mainly clear sky and talk more about that rain chance for the middle of the week coming up in just a few minutes.
All right. I like making shapes out of the clouds with your imagination.
It's your Volkswagen,
that tickled
it's a
me this morning.
rhinoceros,
Yeah.
it's a giraffe.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
An angry.
Mark wants to fight today.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't want to fight?
No.
All right.
No.
All right, we'll debrief later. Let's go off the top. We'll start with some of the things that have piqued our interest this Monday. I'll kick things off today. A little bit of good news this morning. I know that I need it. I don't know
What
if
do you
need
got?
it.
Yeah.
Good news. Just good news. Something to
Okay,
make you feel
okay.
good, right? Something a lot of us could use right now. It's always encouraging to see people take something negative and turn it into something positive. And that is exactly what happened for this community in Queens. A brand new park has opened in the Woodside neighborhood to honor the local healthcare workers who worked tirelessly on the front lines during the COVID-19 pandemic. What was once a neglected parking lot filled with trash, weeds, and rotting leaves, it's now been transformed into a beautiful green space for the entire community to enjoy. And the most impressive part, the neighbors made it happen themselves, contributing more than $75,000 out of their own pockets to bring the project to life. The lot had sat unused for years, despite several attempts to redevelop the space. But time and time again, red tape, paperwork, and bureaucratic hurdles kept the project from moving forward. The new park, it's especially meaningful because Woodside has one of the lowest amounts of green space in all 5 boroughs, making every patch of open land that much more valuable. The architect who led the effort worked with the state DOT to lease the property for just $1 a year. But the catch was the community would have to build the park themselves. So the architect here spent years applying for grants to help pay for benches, awnings, tools, plants, and other necessities, but none of the applications were ever actually approved. After a little while, the folks of Woodside decided enough was enough. They came together, they rolled up their sleeves, and they raised that $75,000 exactly. Round of applause to get the job done. Now, what was once an eyesore stands tribute to those healthcare heroes and a reminder of what can happen when the community refuses to give up on something that it believes in. They said they're going to have yoga and different events held in that little green space. Just a nice opportunity for it to get a second life.
It absolutely is. And I'll tell you what, those little pocket parks are phenomenal because you're walking, you're on the way to the grocery store, but you need to sit down, you want to take a phone call. You just want a little sunshine, you want to get outdoors, not necessarily be in a massive crowd of people. You've just got your neighbors right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
makes you feel good. It does.
For sure. Sit and enjoy the nature and whatever else is around you. I feel like so often we're locked in on the devices. It's nice to just set it down and, be in a little peaceful spot for a minute or two.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. I like that kind of stuff.
And the
we need more
fundraising
of it.
efforts, too.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. $75,000.
Bureaucratic red tape, that needs to go out the door. Needs to go out the door. I understand it when necessary.
Yeah.
But if people just want to put up a little park in their neighborhood, in an empty lot that's been empty and looks like garbage for decades, let them do it. Why are we stopping stuff like that?
I don't know.
Your happy story got me angry.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
It's okay. Focus on
No, I
focus on
think
the
it's
good.
great. I think it's
Good
wonderful.
Stuff. Kids are going to play.
Kids are going to play.
A
little kickball out there,
Sure,
you know.
yeah. Birds singing.
Ooh, yes.
Yes. Go to a coffee shop. Go have your coffee.
Well, see, I was thinking they could just go out there and as neighbors, hey, I'm going to bring the coffee, you bring the biscuits, you bring some cookies.
There we go.
And there you go. You get a little afternoon tea party.
Exactly.
Next to the house.
I love it.
Invite us. Well, I guess you don't need an invitation. It's a park.
It is a park.
We'll be there. All right, we'll move along to mine. Going to New York City again, too.
Okay. All right.
And we're going to start with the good stuff here. The New York Knicks are NBA champions.
Woo.
Yes, they are. The team's first title since 1973. Jalen Brunson dropped 45 points, named MVP. And the Knicks came back from 16 down in the fourth quarter to beat San Antonio and close out the series 4-1. It was an incredible run, people. And this Thursday, cool stuff here, the city's throwing a ticker tape parade to celebrate it. But let's talk about some of the people and how they actually celebrated. Because Saturday night, well, a lot of fans were in the streets singing, "Let's go Knicks." Others were setting school buses on fire right in Times Square. And people stood around and cheered while it happened. On 6th Avenue, fans smashed windows out of multiple police cars. They threw bottles and coolers at officers. People climbed light poles. People jumped on top of cars and buses, denting roofs, shattering windshields. By the end of the night, 63 people were arrested. 10 officers were hurt, Police had to bring in mounted units just to clear the streets. And I need to say this clearly. None of this was an accident. Nobody accidentally sets a school bus on fire. Nobody accidentally rips the hood off of a vehicle. These were deliberate, destructive, criminal acts dressed up as team spirit. And this isn't new. We saw the same thing after other playoff wins this postseason. Some people have decided that the way you celebrate a championship is by destroying property that belongs to someone else. Explain how burning a school bus, though, honors the team or the city or the people who've waited for this moment. It doesn't. It just gives everyone something else to clean up. And it gives the whole city a black eye on what should have been a purely good night. 63 people facing charges this Monday morning. And listen, I say good. Every one of them involved in that destruction should be held accountable, no exceptions, because a championship doesn't come with a get-out-of-jail-free card. I would say 63, there were more than 63 people involved. Good work on the NYPD for getting those ones, but I hope more arrests come, because that kind of destructive behavior, it's asinine. It doesn't make sense that we're setting school buses on fire to celebrate a win, to like something good. We're destroying stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. And you can't make it make sense because it's just stupid. Stupid people doing stupid things.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand why you would want to cause destruction in the city or the place where you're celebrating the team that you're rooting for. Do we know if they were all confirmed Knicks fans?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, all right. Either way, it doesn't matter.
No,
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter if they were cheering for the Spurs and they lost.
Yeah. It doesn't.
That's not good sportsmanship. It's not good. It's not being a good human being.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. And out of all of this, I should have shined a spotlight on this, and I shame on me for not. But there are a couple of videos out there of New Yorkers, people walking up to these people, stopping them in the what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you ripping down the street sign?
Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
We live here.
Yeah. It's like mob mentality.
Well, it is, but it's like mob mentality in your own living room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Why are you going to destroy your house and then complain that you've got nowhere to live? It doesn't make sense. Some people, unfortunately, are dense. That's what it is. They're thick, and nothing's going to get through that noggin unless they go and spend a couple of weeks in the clink. The clink.
How old are you?
What was Michael Scott's name in the clink?
Oh, what was it? Prison Mike.
Prison Mike.
That was it.
Prison Mike.
In the clink.
Spent time in the clink. I don't get listen, get it, Knicks, because nice.
Yeah, fantastic.
Love it.
Yeah, super exciting.
I really hope that the celebration on Thursday is just that, a celebration.
Yeah, and you think about, and this is obviously just like an assumption here, when the Bills eventually make it to the Super Bowl and they win the Super Bowl, you always see folks on social media saying like, oh, they're going to burn the city down, celebration or whatever. But you really hope that doesn't happen because, Buffalo and Western New York, it's always like focused on being the city of good neighbors, right? And, there's a lot of pride for that community. You just hope that what we saw in New York City would not come back over here.
Listen, when Bills fans celebrate that win, I'll tell you right now, the only thing you're allowed to do in the appropriate parking lots is set your folding tables on fire.
Whoa.
And jump through them.
And make sure a firefighter's nearby.
Yes.
Do it like supervised.
Yes, absolutely.
There's got to be a plan.
Absolutely. And of course, no alcohol should be involved.
You don't even have to set it on fire.
You don't.
Photoshop that in. If you're really focused on that.
That's
AI
fair.
is great nowadays.
You could Photoshop that in. You could
No one will
Photoshop
tell.
that in. I mean, at this point, you don't even have to jump through the table. You could just have AI take care of all of it for you.
You know what?
And post the video.
Just stay home.
Yeah.
I
get
think
the
we
clicks.
need to rename this segment "Be a Good Person," because I feel like that's kind of the theme that the stories have been going in lately.
It really is.
Either like focusing on people doing good things or shaming them for not being good people.
And listen, I will shame people all day. Not that I've never done anything shameful.
Really?
Of course I have. Of course I have.
Like what?
I was
Tell us.
stupid and young and made a lot of mistakes. I still make bad decisions to this day. The bad decisions I make, though, typically don't impact others. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. I feel like we need a therapist's couch in here.
We really do today.
We're just taking turns with
we
it.
need some therapy this morning.
Please come help us.
Oh,
4225 West Henrietta Road.
Stick around. We've got a lot more to come here on Arc Rochester, including when we come back, we're going live to Chris Lopez, who is taking a closer look at a special collaboration between two local businesses.
And don't forget, we are streaming. You can join us on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. We'll be right back.
If you see it, or if you zoom in, I try to put things in sets.
Next month, Italian culture is taking center stage right here in our area with the return of the Ciao Ragazzi Festa d'Italia, a two-day celebration packed with authentic flavors, live music, and traditional culture that brings the whole experience to life. And all I want is pasta now.
I know, me too. Or pizza, cannoli, any of that. For this year's festival, two local businesses are teaming up for something very special, and it's straight from the kitchen, a signature Italian sauce collab. Chris Lopez is live at Craft Cannery this morning with more on how the partnership came together. Chris?
Hey, good morning, guys. Here is the label for that sauce that is being custom made. We're going to get more in depth with that sauce and how it's made in just a second, but the creator of that sauce is standing by, and that is Joanna Alberti, owner of Philosophies, and you brought quite the display, and these are also exclusive for that festival,
Yes.
too.
So this is for the Ciao Ragazzi Festival, July 18th and 19th in Spencerport. And I was inspired by Italian tiles, and so I did a variety of spritz and pasta, the tomatoes, the lemons, everything that you would think of when you think of Italy. And then I just brought it onto waffle towels, wine tumblers, and like I said, these tiles, because it's just about gathering and family and friends and having fun.
And what's the idea behind your business? Like, how did you, this lady right here, right,
Sophie.
is really kind of like the crux of your business. That's what you illustrate the most, right?
Yes, that is correct. So my business is called Philosophies, and the character Sophie carries her philosophies on friendship, love, and confidence. So
Okay.
it's just an inspirational gift and greeting card line, and it's just meant to bring joy and, a little, sense of confidence and happiness in these times. So I just hope it brings that to people.
And you've been around for 17 years?
I've been in Spencerport 17 years. I think I signed my lease in 2009. I'm right in the village of Spencerport. So.
And where did the idea to create these come from? Because you went to a really good school for business, so you could have created any business, but you chose this.
I chose this. I love to write, and then I love to illustrate, and so together I wanted to become a copywriter in advertising, and then
That's no fun.
I know. I thought it was fun at the time, but this is way more fun because now I draw these inspirational illustrations, and then I write the taglines that go with them, and it makes people happy, and it's a fulfilling career. I really, I'm truly grateful.
And where can people locate you if they want something outside of this? This is exclusive, but if they want some of your products that you create every day.
Yes, so I'm at philosophies.shop is my website, and you can follow me on Instagram at sharephilosophies, and then hopefully I'll meet you July 18th and 19th in Spencerport.
Like I said, I'm sure I'll be previewing that. We're going to be talking to her coming up at about 8:40. But let's find out more about this Italian festival, the Ciao Ragazzi. I'm going to go over to Dom. He is the founder of it. It's in its first year, so it's in its infancy stages. Takes place July 18th and the 19th.
Correct.
Where's it going to be at?
The village of Spencerport, so the Spencerport Firemen's Exempt Field, right on the canal.
And then when people go there, it's $6. What are they going to be able to experience?
Like you said earlier, we have bocce courts going on. We have games for the kids. We have live music. We have soccer game on that Sunday. We literally have a lot.
And Dom, where did this idea come from? I feel like Italian, especially here in Rochester, Italians are celebrating all of the time. But where did your idea come from?
About 2 years ago, my brother, my co-founder, we came up with the idea to kind of preserve our heritage and pass it down. I have 2 kids now, or one coming on the way any minute now, and we just want to pass down our tradition, and I hope everyone else experiences it.
Okay, and we're going to be talking to Dom coming up next, a little bit more about that festival. We got to go to the man who's creating all the sauce, though. Paul Guglielmo, what's up, man? Let's go can we check out this sauce? We're going to taste it coming up next, but we got to show you guys, anyone who's tuning in right now, this is the sauce right here, created custom and just for this event by Mr. Paul.
Toasted onion and garlic sauce. You do a dry fry. Onion and garlic goes in too much. Too much onion and garlic. That's what the recipe says, too much. Dry fry gets a little black instead of brown. Hit it with a bunch of butter, then you got your tomatoes and spices after that. I can't wait for you to try it.
This is the maestro right here. You got to hang out with this guy. Just have a drink, cup of coffee, whatever. He'll talk to you about any sauce that he creates. I'm going to send it back to you guys in studio for now. We'll check back in with you at about 8:43. I'm going to get a taste of that sauce, so I'm going to send it back to you guys in studio for now.
Listen, Guglielmo sauce is so good. It's
really
like
is.
I would take a coffee cup and just
Yeah.
sip it throughout the
Like
that
an entire
looks-
loaf of bread and just.
It looks so good, right?
Really.
Oh man. Okay, don't go anywhere. When Arc Rochester returns, it's time for this morning's weather trivia.
Meteorologist Mark McLean joins us after this. 8:26, welcome back. Meteorologist Mark McLean joining us now. What's up, buddy?
Hey,
How are you?
it's a sunny Monday.
It is a sunny Monday, and you have got a sunny disposition.
It's just so much
Joy.
forward to, you know?
You gonna be all right?
Oh my God, you're turning red.
Like
I think,
my vein is starting to pop out of my forehead. Like,
Are you gonna be okay?
I think
is that contagious?
I don't know, but you don't look well. I'm a little worried about you.
Let's go to the weather trivia. Deep breaths. Ready?
Deep breath.
You want me to read it and you can
No, it's
take a
fine.
deep breath?
It's fine. Weather trivia. Soaker yesterday, right? We had 1.44, but with that theme, if we were going to have a wet June, what would be the all-time wettest June on record for Rochester? 4.78, 5.98, 7.11 inches, or 8.14?
I can't stand either of you, just for the record. Because I'm here trying to do my job, and I hear
hard.
you snorting in my ear over here, and
look.
you're like
I just
gasping
can't-
for
I
breath
am.
over
I'm
here.
sorry, it just happens sometimes.
I am snorting over here. I'm sorry.
take a sip of
I'm
coffee.
sorry.
Ashley, say something to Dan in his ear. Okay,
That'll do
enough.
it.
that'll work.
That'll
All right.
do it.
So
Okay, so yeah, that's fine.
we'll have the answer at 9, and it's up on Facebook. So make sure you put your guesses. Well, it might not be a guess. It's possible. Somebody might know. Soggy end of the weekend. Yeah, look at this. What'd you like yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening? You ever garage door goes up, you're standing outside, you watch the thunderstorm.
Yeah.
It's a safe spot, right? Get out there and watch a little rain come down.
Yeah.
No? It's a no?
Yes. No, it's a yes.
It's a yes? Okay.
It's a yes.
Okay, I just
It's a
want-
yes. Stop it, Daniel. Stop it.
What's that little puddle ducky doing?
Splashing around.
Splish splash. Look how close it was to the record. The daily record, 1.51 inches back in 2002. Yesterday, again, 1.44. But no rain in the forecast today.
What is the wettest June we've ever had?
Boy, it was a good attempt.
Thanks.
It was good.
Sorry,
Yeah.
seemed a little distracted.
West-northwest at 9. So that's a part of the forecast you're going to notice today, that breeze. The dew point temperature, 46. That's a huge drop from yesterday. That was actually in the low 70s before that cold front went through yesterday, so it was a huge drop there. And some of these temperatures just won't move. Look at Cohocton, Grove, and Warsaw. It's been 48 and 49 there for the entire morning, where the city is slowly climbing back up. Ontario and Wolcott, temps in the mid-50s there. Lake Ontario is actually back up to 62. So again, the live scan in pretty good shape. We'll widen it out a little bit, and you can see some of that rain left over along New England there, just moving out to sea at this point. That's the system from yesterday that dropped that rain. And basically, we're under high pressure here for about the next 36 hours, and that's going to keep it pretty quiet in western New York. So the forecast map as we move ahead, watch the showers come in from the west. That's the next weather system there. You get those showers into Michigan, parts of southern Ontario, and I think the commute in on Wednesday morning is going to be a little wet there as some of that rain comes on through, maybe a clap or two of thunder. It's a decent cold front that makes its way in and across town, so that'll be our next chance for some rain with a 40% chance there. Thursday, if any day is going to be a washout this week, it's going to be Thursday. Also windy as that cool air settles back into town. And when I say cool this time of the year, I mean 70s or upper 60s. So it's not going to be that bad. But yeah, this is good exercising weather outside, gardening weather, whatever you have to do today. If you have something strenuous to do outside, today's the day to do it. Near 60 at lunchtime, mid 60s. For the afternoon, partly sunny. Tonight is just some great sleeping weather, some natural air conditioning. It's a mainly clear sky that becomes partly cloudy at times. And 7-day forecast. Hard to believe Jazz Fest is already here, right? It's also Regents Week. So for the kids, in the gymnasium, the cafeteria, wherever it is, right? You take the tests. And last week would have been brutal, right?
If you don't know the right answer, go with C.
Yeah, I guess. Right? That is
That's what they told us.
statistically, right?
Somebody told us
Yeah,
that.
it leans that way a little bit more, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
I guess.
I don't know if that's going to help you on weather trivia this morning, but
Oh,
I don't know. That's what I
I
said.
mean, it's not C?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Weigh in on Facebook.
Yeah.
Can we get the countdown?
The countdown.
Couple days.
5 days.
Whoa!
And then we'll get
Nice.
the latest sunset of the year.
And then you know what?
You know what
we
that is?
don't
That's
need,
Father's Day, too.
We don't
Sunday.
need the fall countdown for a little bit.
Yeah, we can
I'm gonna
hold off.
say we can hold off on
Oh,
that.
yes. Yeah, we're not bringing that fall countdown
Until September.
out at the
September.
earliest.
At the earliest.
I love fall.
Labor Day.
But I'm ready to enjoy this.
Yeah.
It is Father's Day, too.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's
Just
busy.
FYI.
And somebody's anniversary.
Oh, that's on Saturday.
Saturday.
How many years?
We are coming up on 16.
That's awesome.
Yep.
You are married to like the best lady.
17.
I thought it was 20. 17.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just changing the number right now. I'm doing the quick math in my head.
okay.
Yeah.
His wife is actually a saint.
She is.
She is the loveliest human.
She is. Saint Kim.
I agree.
Saint
Yeah.
Kim.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not because I have to say that.
No.
Because she's
Yeah.
truly wonderful.
Yeah.
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 She's saving a lot of kids right now. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Listen,
Regents
she
are-
is.
Yeah.
She's
The door's
working
always knocking.
Yeah.
overtime doing those Instagram lives, helping kids with math. It's
Yep.
incredible the work
Lots
she's
of
doing.
tutoring too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Teacher of the year. Yeah. New York State.
Has been.
Didn't she win a?
Seriously?
She won
Master,
some kind.
master teacher.
Master teacher.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's amazing.
That's impressive. Cool. All right. Good stuff.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
We have much more to get to here on Arc Rochester.
We're back right after this. Monday morning, thanks so much for staying with us here on Arc Rochester. We want to take you behind this story this morning as President Trump says a deal to end the war with Iran and open the Strait of Hormuz has been reached.
Still, many details are not all worked out, and questions are still left unanswered. National correspondent Christine Frizzell has more.
On his 80th birthday, President Donald Trump declaring online, the deal with the Islamic Republic of Iran is now complete, signaling a, quote, toll-free opening of the Strait of Hormuz and immediate removal of the United States naval blockade, which will be signed on Friday in Switzerland. Pakistan's prime minister, who helped broker the deal, sharing it includes the immediate and permanent termination of military operations on all fronts, including Lebanon. A series of meetings over the next 60 days will deal with questions about how Iran will abandon its nuclear ambitions, with the U.S. set to eventually release $25 billion of Iran's frozen assets, according to Reuters.
The president has made it very clear what he wants to do is tie the entire Middle East into the Abraham Accords. We understand that economic ties keeps countries from fighting among each other. When your economy is tied together, you're less likely to destroy your economy because of your dislike for someone's religion.
The president and his team on defense after this statement from former President Obama.
It is doubtful that any agreement that arises is going to be significantly different or a significant improvement from the deal that we had in the first place.
Top White House officials arguing Trump's deal is different.
The highly enriched uranium has to go. Their support for terrorist proxies has to end. That has terrorized the entire Middle East.
But Trump's agreement isn't yet complete, with critics suggesting it's so far still inferior to President Obama's Iran deal in 2015.
We have spent billions of dollars. We've lost 14 personnel killed in action, hundreds wounded, and we've disrupted the world economy, and we're getting basically less than what we had under the JCPOA, which President Trump walked away from.
As with most of this war, a complicating factor here will be Israel. With tensions boiling over these past few weeks, with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who has continued to carry out attacks in Lebanon, and President Trump, who has said repeatedly he wants all the fighting to come to an end. I'm Christine Frizzau reporting.
We still have much more to get to here on ARC Rochester. When we come back, we are checking in again with Chris Lopez. He's live this morning learning more about a special collaboration happening at Craft Cannery.
Things are getting saucy there. And don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. ARC Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13WAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back after this. Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, 1, 2.
Yeah, we'll be right here. Yeah. Okay.
Welcome back. Next month, Italian heritage is taking center stage in Rochester with the Ciao Ragazzi Festival.
And to celebrate, 2 local businesses are teaming up to create a signature sauce just for the occasion. Chris Lopez is live at Craft Cannery for us this morning with the not-so-secret sauce collab. Hey there, Lopez.
Hey, good morning, guys. I wish we had smell-o-vision. It smells fantastic. They're making a few different sauces here at Craft Cannery, and it all comes together to make one great smell. Wish you guys were here, but we have to try this sauce. It's great to smell it. It's another thing to actually taste this exclusive. Here with Joanna, I'm here with Dom, I'm here with Paul. I mean, look at this display that we somehow made cardboard boxes aesthetical. Tell me a little bit about what you're selling first. Before we get to this sauce here, that looks hot. That's fresh off the press, too. We got to let that cool down a little bit. Check this out, though. This is all custom work done by you. This is fantastic stuff here, and it's only going to be available.
This is available at Ciao Ragazzi, the festival, July 18th and 19th, and then it'll be available on my website. So, but the sauce is exclusively for the festival. So if you want a jar of sauce, you have to come to the festival.
How long does it take you to come up with the inspiration for all of this? This is all completely different. I mean, you have the different fruits right here. You have Sophie here eating. Then you have her drinking. The cups up here.
The Italian lifestyle, and it's, you know, we were raised with this fun lifestyle. We're so lucky and fortunate to be blessed with such a great background to know, you know, I don't know, just how fun this culture is. And so it was really easy for me to come up with these concepts, and I just hope people enjoy them.
And I want to go to both of you, Dom and Paul. How would you describe the Italian culture to someone like me coming up here from the Southwest? I'm like, all right, spaghetti, pasta. What else do you guys have?
Love, laughter, and screaming. A lot of arguing.
A lot of arguing, for sure. Yeah, definitely family-oriented, for sure. Yeah, a lot of argument and just fun times. We like to enjoy ourselves, that's for sure.
And that's going to be happening July 18th and 19th, Paul?
You could definitely see a couple of uncles and think, well, they really hate each other. And it turns out that they love each other. They just scream at each other every time they see each other.
Sounds like Mexican culture. I'm going to be very honest with you. Sounds a lot like Mexican culture. Here's the sauce right here, though. And to remind everyone, Paul, what is this?
We call it toasted onion and garlic. So the toasted, what that means is that we do what's you might call dry fry. We're putting the onion and garlic in first. We're doing it dry, so it gets a little black instead of brown. You know that golden brown? We don't do that here. Then we hit the butter, hit a lot of butter on it, and then tomatoes, spices, and herbs and things like that. And so hopefully what you're going to get is a nice, subtle, and unique onion and garlic flavor here, too. Okay. So I have one for everybody.
All right, love is in the sauce.
And that's what this is called. This is called Love is in the Sauce. Joanna created the label. Dom over there created the festival. Paul right there created the sauce. Fantastic trio right here. Let's try this. Cheers, guys.
Ciao ragazzi, andiamo.
Very good.
Fantastic stuff. Sweet, very subtle, and then comes and kicks you right in the face at the very end there. I'm going to send it back to you guys in studio for now. We'll have information on our website about that festival coming up next month, July 18th and 19th. Back to you guys in studio for now. I have to finish my sauce.
Can you bring us some sauce back? We want to taste it. He's going to say no.
I don't think there's enough for you guys.
No.
I don't think there's enough at all.
Ridiculous.
All right, Lopez.
It's fine. It's all right.
You're done.
When we come back, it is time for this morning's Health in a Handbasket.
We're back right after this.
And I was like,
It's fine. No, it's fine. It's all good.
but it's peanut butter, oats, and then I
We hear a lot about eating for our health, our weight loss, but what about eating for your Brian?
I think you need to get eaten there, buddy. More research is showing certain foods may help support memory, focus, and even lower the risk of cognitive decline. Oh my God.
Who needs to eat now?
Registered dietitian and nutritionist Jenna Hafley. Jenna, help us.
Feed us.
Please help us, because it's been like that all morning.
all morning.
All
Oh no.
morning. And we're struggling, my friend.
Yeah, so I would say first tip is to make sure that you're eating enough. I don't know when you all had your last meal, but maybe it's snack time.
I haven't eaten yet today.
Yeah, so maybe it's time to grab something to eat, because the brain functions better when you're eating enough, and actually when you're consuming enough carbohydrates, because it's the primary fuel source for the brain.
Okay, can we talk about carbs and protein mixed together and start with whatever we've got in the middle, because
Because it looks good.
Yes.
Yeah, so these at the center have some of the ingredients that are helpful for brain health. So looking at dark chocolate, looking at protein mixed with carbohydrates, so we're not having a spike in glucose. And then adding in some peanut butter. You can also add in a different type of nut butter to add in some more omegas.
I'm gonna try one, Jen.
Yes, go for it. And some almond milk in there.
That's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel smarter already.
Yeah, chocolatey. I know, they look good. Okay, what's the pasta? I'm breaking the order. What do you want to talk about?
So the pasta is actually, it's a pickle pasta salad recipe, and I brought it in to show that there is a fun way to add in leafy greens. I feel like a lot of time we get this recommendation of add in leafy greens, and not everyone is like, I want a solid salad, right? So being able to incorporate a wide variety of leafy greens like broccoli, like spinach, like kale. I have dill and peppers and cucumbers and pickles in there. So not quite leafy green per se, but I like to add a little bit of spinach with mine so that I'm getting in a little bit more of that leafy green vibe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty easy thing to do. Add vegetables into whatever it is that you are making.
Yeah, rather than saying like I have to do something with this, think about what you like and then add something in. So especially with the broccoli, you'll see that I have a little bit frozen and a little bit fresh. I like to think about if I'm having a salad or even if I'm just having a veggie plate, like what can I add to like that plate? How can I use this up? Or maybe a quesadilla, I would chop that up a little bit more finely and pop it into the middle.
And tuna fish.
Yes, so looking at fish to add in some omega-3s, some omega-6s, and be able to incorporate some of those healthy fats to support brain health, because the brain is composed of fat.
Yep.
We basically live off of this stuff. Good old coffee, iced coffee, hot coffee. It makes sense that that would be good for our brains.
For sure, in limited quantities, coffee and tea, polyphenols, helps with appropriate brain function and has been shown to decrease signs of cognitive decline.
What is that limited quantity?
Like 1 to 2 cups a day tends to be what the recommendation is.
Whoops.
Yeah, but as long as you're not consuming in excess, those thinking about people who maybe have a pot and they drink it throughout the day, that's kind of what we're looking at to not aim for.
Okay,
and I'm realizing I'm delivering some bad news.
Yeah.
You know what?
We're going to have to cut back.
Oh, no.
Just maybe not on Mondays.
Sure.
Maybe on Mondays you go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scale back the rest of the week.
We could certainly try.
We can try. Peanut butter, bananas, great snack food.
Yeah, and all of this
Yes.
went into those, yes?
Not the banana.
Not the banana, okay.
Yes. So we're looking at fiber. We're looking at a variety of different nuts in order to support brain health. The fiber actually can support in lowering cholesterol and improving bowel regulation. So on top of brain function, having some comfortable bowel movements.
Okay. Sauce.
Yeah, we were just talking
Just
to Chris.
Talking about
Yeah.
sauce
Yeah.
all morning long. I feel like some sauces get a bad rap because I've heard that tomatoes, if you deal with any sort of inflammation, that tomatoes can, trigger that.
Yeah, people, everyone is an individual and has their own individual responses. So it is a possibility, but on the whole, for the majority of people, we're looking at tomatoes having a wide variety of micronutrients that can support brain function, that can support anti-inflammation actually for some people.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Jen, this has been really, really helpful. And I don't know about you, I've been kind of taking notes the entire time.
You're taking notes. I'm going to take the dark chocolate.
Yeah.
And the coffee, quite honestly, and you can pack up the rest. For somebody sitting at home, they want to learn more. Hit them with the socials. Where do they go?
So it's rdnjen.com and Instagram at rdnjen.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jen. We appreciate you. We still have much more to get to this morning on ARC Rochester.
We're back on the other side of the break.
Like the great Macho Man says, time to snap into it. Today, we are making a treat that's perfect at barbecues for families, kids, with beers, without beers, whatever you want. And these are marinated conies, AKA snappy grillers, that we're using from our peeps at Hoffman's, the best ones around. They're called conies, or if you want to mispronounce them, you can call them coonies. But it's the white hot, AKA the snappy griller. And what we're gonna do though is we're gonna marinate it and put a little bit of a different twist on it. Cut it with some bacon, some great relish, and this is the type of thing that's just gonna change any barbecue up. Now, let's make the marinade. What you wanna do first is just get a Ziploc bag, and the day before your barbecue, you're gonna do this. You are going to take a half cup of olive oil and put it into a Ziploc bag. A half cup of soy sauce. A half cup of balsamic vinegar. This gives a nice little tart bite to just jump up in it. 2 tablespoons Worcestershire sauce. Then 4 smashed up cloves of garlic. 1 whole shallot. And then you are gonna put in a half cup of Dijon mustard. This really gives the dog itself a lot of bite, but we're gonna make it way more strong than that too, y'all. So once you've got that in your bag, zip it up a little bit, mix it together, set it aside for a minute. Now for the dogs, right? Dogs are already, you could eat these right now because they're already in good shape, they're already cooked. So what you wanna do though with a dog is to get good marinade in it and so it doesn't snap too much. What I wanna do is take the top of it, right? Take a knife and put 3 half-inch cuts along the top. And then on the bottom, right, take your knife, lay it down so you don't stab yourself, and poke a bunch of little teeny holes. And what this does is it opens up the casing and lets all the marinade jump into the meat so you get as much flavor as possible. After you've done that with your dogs, put them into the marinade, then you're gonna let them sit overnight. Time to snap things up. So we got our split top bun, and our dog, if you look at it, we got some char on it, which is what we want. We want good char. So first, you're gonna put your dog in there, then a nice, beautiful piece of bacon, because why not, right? The bacon comes on here, and you have a little nest with the bacon in there. Next, what we like to use for this, to give it a little bit more pop, is we use Zatarans because we love it. It's Creole mustard. You can use a spicy brown mustard, but this is like that, but way cooler and way more fun to chill with. From there, we are going to add what we made. You can find online our recipe for homemade dill pickle relish. So we're gonna put that all along the side. And then we're gonna top it with some fresh white onions. Now, the thing about hot dogs, snappy grillers, conies, whatever, sausage even, when it's made in casing, they have what they refer to as the snap. And that's when you bite into it. You feel that kind of snap of the meat breaking. My favorite part, man, was on a golf course, celebrating one of my buddy's kids, at a wedding, whatever, man. Marinated hot dog, spatchcock funk, snap into it.
Greetings.
It's good to see you, Jen, as always. Same to you. Oh, thank you.
They're growing.
In today's political pulse, a tentative deal has been reached between the U.S. and Iran. What terms are part of the Memorandum of Understanding? And the global response to the deal from the leaders of several European nations ahead of the G7 summit in France. Plus, reaction after a UFC fight on the White House lawn. That's all coming up in our 9 o'clock hour. Arc Rochester returns after this.
9 o'clock on this Monday morning, June 15th. Thank you for sticking with us on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Fridman.
And I'm Dan Schrack. Meteorologist Mark McLean back with us once again for a check of the forecast. You've got the muddy pause, but we're starting things out with weather trivia.
Weather trivia, wet June, right? Wet spring, wet year, really, in Rochester. I mean, just about all the months have been wetter than normal.
Really an opposite, though, of what we were experiencing this time last year.
This is where it started. This is
where it started?
This is where the pivot was. And I think that'll be our weather trivia question maybe for Thursday.
Oh.
We'll circle back to that.
Time to look it
Write
up.
that down.
Actually, there's a similar experience out in the parking lot right now. The new generator base.
Oh, yes. Yes, it's underwater.
Yeah, way underwater. They got to pump that out from that deluge yesterday.
Sounds
We
dangerous.
got a lot of rain.
I know we did, but
got
it
a lot of
sounds
rain.
dangerous.
It does.
Are we safe in here?
Well, when we say
Studio's gonna catch
when
on
we say
fire.
poor drainage flooding or agricultural flood, that's the kind of ponding on roadways, the storm drains get overwhelmed. That was the kind of rain that we had yesterday. You can get that experience with thunderstorms. But weather trivia today is asking you about rainfall in June. If it decided to be a rainy June, how much rain could we get? 4.78 inches, 5.98 inches, 7.11 inches, or 8.14 inches of rainfall.
June is
And we had a lot of people write in.
All over the meadows and the hills.
Singing it. Sarah, Charlene, Barb, Florence, Cheryl,
River pushes.
Ian, C. Rod, Patty, Janet, David, Lima Pumpkin Fest, and Sue.
Okay, so either they remember, they Googled it,
Debbie
or they
D.
heard our conversation that
Barbara S., Mary Jane C., Joan B., Stephen A., Yvonne C., Tahuti B. Thank you.
Thank you.
We love having you. Tim has C. Allison and Cassandra have D. Beth has A. Lori has B. There you go, Kelly.
Abigail, I told you.
Louis A. Ron C. Marlene C. We have, thanks, Herb. It'll be Saturday. It'll be a fun day. Hopefully the weather holds up. Paul B. Sandra B. Oh, yeah. It's Sandra weather. Shelly D. Kyla B. this morning. We've got Lori B. We were taught by our school.
if it's wet, don't touch it.
Barbara, Dawn, Greg's wife, C. Robert and Katie, C.
I'm not going to
Greg,
touch
B.
that comment.
Halloween skeletons are at
Yo,
Costco.
I'm
Devin
sorry.
Jack.
What? Oh my God.
Cheryl.
We got to get there.
Dave, Cheryl's husband, D. Lisa B. Lisa's dad, D. He can't even breathe. Even Richard A. David C. Judy, David's wife, D. Kevin, D. Colleen, Kevin's wife, C. this morning.
You might go blind.
Oh my goodness. It's Louise. You better put that trivia full screen. Just keep it there.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that again.
Oh, you people are so much fun.
You are.
So much
I know.
fun.
It's as much fun for us as it is for you. Trust me.
Whew. Okay.
All right.
All right.
We have to make a commitment here.
I am going with C.
Okay.
I am going to do C. That's because that's what everybody was going with.
Okay,
Right.
7.11.
Yep.
You know what? It was actually D.
Really?
Yeah. How about that? 1922. That's a lot of rain. I mean, for this time of the year, the ground can take it in, absorb it, and for agricultural purposes, we need it, but not that much. I mean, that's a lot of rain. That's like 2 months worth of rain for June. And the rainiest in memory was back in 2013. We actually had 6.27 inches of rain during that June. You know who's not going to see the rain?
Oh my God.
These guys never see the rain, do they, Ashley?
Nope. These are Ashley's cats.
These are Ashley's cats.
Oh my
Producer Ashley. The troublesome trio.
Now, here's the thing. These are 3 of her 17 cats that she has at home.
Okay. No. 3. Bonzo is on the left? Yeah. Okay, so they're in line. Marley's in the middle?
No, Winnie's in the middle.
Winnie's in the middle. Okay. So that means Marley is on the right over
You have
there.
1 boy, 2 girls?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
cute.
There they are. TV famous now.
Oh my God.
No wet paws for them today or tomorrow. Some wet paws on Wednesday morning, and Thursday could end up being some towel time. Could end up being a little bit of a washout towards Thursday. We'll keep you posted on that. And June was, you know what, we were on a little dry trend for a little while. It was actually starting to dry out, but 1.44 yesterday. That put June back above normal, about 65 hundredths of an inch above normal. Look at the year. Look at this year total.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
We're almost, 6.5 inches plus above normal for precip for the year. So that's like an extra month and a half worth of rain and wet snow, if you wanted to look at it like that. But that, that's going against what happened last summer, which was a deficit of about that much. So it kind of all evens out in the end, right? Some patchy clouds out there, 55 degrees, and that west-northwest breeze is drawing in that cooler and drier air. The dew point is down to 45 now. How about that?
Wild compared to what we've experienced.
72 yesterday during that tropical downpour.
Wow.
That's what the dew point got up to. 56 in Ontario seems to be the mild spot, and Grove, one of the cooler spots, at 48. So a little bit of a temperature spread for this morning. Ultimate Doppler's dry. It's going to stay that way today for us. Even on the wider view, just a little bit of cloud cover out there. It's not going to produce any precip. The rain from yesterday is escaping out over the Atlantic now and out through parts of New England, and we have just a huge area of high pressure that's building in now, and that's creating that cooler flow of air. Now, the forecast map as we move ahead, a little bit of cloud cover out there later tonight and into Tuesday, but that next system starts to come in. There it is near Detroit and moving into western New York. That could give us a little bit of a wet start for Wednesday morning, especially if you're driving in early, may see that develop. But the hour-by-hour forecast today, 66 or so. That's about 12 degrees below normal. The sunset tonight, 8:52. Forecast overnight back into the low 50s. It's a mainly clear sky with some high clouds around. And the 7-day forecast, we're thinking Jazz Fest towards the end of this, right? Mm-hmm. And low 70s. So that's about as comfortable as it gets for this time of the year. Overnight's in the mid-50s. You may... at that point, you might consider a light jacket out there for the evening, right? I mean, 60s-ish, probably off the high temperature by that point. So,
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, yeah.
Will you scat for us a little bit? She was scatting earlier.
She was scatting.
That's it.
See?
She's got some scat in her.
Yep.
That was good. Yeah.
Scat for the cats.
I liked it.
What made you want that?
He mentioned
The
the
Jazz
Jazz
Fest.
Fest.
And
Oh, that's why?
It took me a second to get it as well, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And the cats. I thought you were trying to make a connection to the cat picture, too.
Nope.
Scats.
Do they like it when you scat?
Never done it ever except for today.
Maybe you should try it in front of them.
Maybe I should.
Hey, listen, I'm thinking for the 4th of July,
Oh, boy.
we need to re-record O Lady Liberty, and we do a jazz version of O Lady Liberty.
Okay.
What was that face?
Well, you forgot
just
about
think it's-
Abby's Rager that she had planned outside.
Well,
You're
no.
just pushing that aside now?
No, we can do both. I just think that Lady Liberty is so great the way it is.
Oh,
Okay.
I was thinking,
don't
like,
alter it.
yeah, maybe a new song entirely, but
Don't
like
mess
if
with perfection.
it's not broke, don't fix it, right?
True. Okay, I'll come up with something new this year.
With the help of AI?
No, AI didn't write O Lady Liberty.
Well,
It did write the Christmas song though.
It did write that Christmas song.
And it does make some very creative pictures.
That was it does.
We didn't do that today, though.
No,
In this hour.
never. Stick around. We've got a lot more coming here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, we're continuing to celebrate the ongoing World Cup with the help of the Flower City Union
Can
team.
AI get out makeup stains? No?
It might
You're on
be able
your
to give
own
you some
there.
advice on how to get it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, we're streaming. You can join us on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. We'll be right back. All right, Brennan. Mike Brennan.
No, sorry. I think there's a confusion.
(9:14) this Monday. Soccer fans have had plenty to talk about as of late. The U.S. men's national team picked up a big win last week, and the action continues as that tournament rolls on with another match coming up this Friday afternoon.
This morning, we're continuing to join in on the excitement. Joining us now with more on what we've seen so far and what's ahead, we have Brennan Shanahan, the General Manager and Director of Club Operations for the Flower City Union. Good morning. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
You know, this is really exciting. I know for a fact that you did not watch a ton of soccer when you were a kid, correct?
No, but I was on the soccer team.
Yes, and we're very proud of you for that. But I did not watch a lot of soccer either. Football, basketball, baseball, I know a lot about it, and I think a lot of other people did as well. But this is kind of opening up an entirely different world for people to enjoy. And I imagine that it's getting a pretty big following here in Rochester with Flower City Union, too.
Yeah, absolutely. People are really excited about the World Cup, especially with it being in the U.S. This past Friday, we had a really fun viewing party down at East Alex, which, it was a good game for the U.S., so people were very excited about that as well. People are, probably getting their expectations up a little bit. But yeah, people are excited about soccer right now, which is great for us at Flower City too. So
absolutely. And on Friday, we had the pleasure of getting a look inside the pop-up shop you guys have set up there. How long is that open, and what can people expect if they swing by?
Sure. Yeah. So we're going to be open until the end of July. We have a bunch of fun games in there. We got foosball, some cornhole. We have TVs as well that'll be showing all of the World Cup games, and we'll be open most days. On top of that, you can check out some of our merch. We have some really cool jerseys, sweatshirts, shirts, shorts, pants, you name it. We got it all in there. So swing by. We're at 349 East Ave. A bunch of cool stuff in there, and just looking to have a fun time with the World Cup going on. So,
what do you think is the most enjoyable part about watching a soccer game?
Well, for me, yeah, as a former player, there's certain things that, I probably appreciate about the sport more than, the average fan. I think, a simple answer is just, seeing your team score and being able to celebrate with your teammates, with other fans, and just kind of enjoy the passion of the sport. So,
are there particular Team USA players that, you rank better than most? Are you allowed to say?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. I mean, to be honest with you, right now, I think this is probably the most talented team the U.S. has ever had, which is really exciting. Obviously, Christian Pulisic is really kind of in his prime right now. People have been watching him for several years now, and he had a great first game. Flo Balogun as well scored a couple of goals in the first game, so I think people are going to be really excited to watch him. But a couple of players that people probably don't know of that I think are going to have a really good tournament are Serginho Dest and Anthony Robinson, the two fullbacks, kind of keeping the width for the team. So, all in all, right now, there's a lot of really exciting players, so I think fans can certainly get excited about the team right now.
Absolutely. When it comes to the different rounds and the different, how does all of that work? Because it's much different from, playoff hockey or playoff
Sure.
football.
Yeah, so right now they're in the group stage is what they call it. So there's 3 other teams in their group. Paraguay obviously being the first team, and then they play Australia Friday, and then Turkey in the final match. And if they were to advance out of the group stage, they then go to the knockouts, which this is the biggest World Cup that there ever has been. I believe there's 48 teams. So it's more than the past tournaments, but If they were to move on to that, I think there would be 24 teams, and it would be a knockout game. So, you win or you go home, basically. So, exciting stuff from there.
Who do we think is going to take it?
The whole thing?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be great if the U.S. could do it. I don't think they will, but
okay.
There's a lot of really good teams. France is really, really talented. Portugal as well. Spain, kind of traditional soccer nations. So,
Sure.
They definitely have been there before and done it. So I think, they're probably the favorites in this tournament right now. So.
Very good. Well, either way, it's exciting, and I think a lot of folks are turning it on even though they haven't seen it ever before, and they've never thought to turn it on before.
Absolutely, absolutely. One more time for somebody sitting at home, where are you guys on East Avenue?
We are 349 East Avenue, right next to Filgers. So.
Perfect. Brennan, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And don't forget, you can catch FIFA on Fox, yes?
You
Fox
absolutely can. Next USA game is this Friday. Don't miss it.
When we come back, Steph will be here. She's breaking down some of our top political stories this Monday.
Political Pulse coming your way next.
You want something? I don't know. Okay. It's time for a political pulse check here on ARC Rochester. President Trump says a peace deal has been reached with Iran. Trump making that announcement on social media. A memorandum of understanding is expected to be signed on Friday in Switzerland. Trump says the Strait of Hormuz will reopen and the U.S. naval blockade will end once that happens. There's little known about the details of the plan, which makes way for a 60-day ceasefire. We're learning more terms from members of the Trump administration.
Highly enriched uranium has to go. Their support for terrorist proxies has to end. That has terrorized the entire Middle East.
Ultimately, the blockade will stay as the strait opens, and then the blockade will open, and then the straits open. And if that takes 30 days to fully mature or 2 weeks to fully mature, but it will start immediately, as the president has said.
Oil markets are reacting to the tentative agreement. Prices hit a 3-month low today. The benchmarks for global and U.S. oil dropped by about 5%. That means prices are down about $10 a barrel in the past week. Still, oil analysts say it could take months for crude prices to bounce back to pre-war levels.
The shock absorbers that the global oil market has benefited from in March and April and May are starting to wear off. That includes the strategic stock releases from the United States. It includes inventories of oil that the world had that had been drawn down. So many of us analysts, as we look into June and July, if we see those shock absorbers are gone, if they're depleted, there could be upward pressure on oil prices, even if Hormuz traffic is resuming.
Now, according to Gas Buddy, the national average for a gallon of gas is $3.98. That's down about 14 cents from last week. In Rochester, the average is higher at $4.40. There are several stations with cheaper prices in our area. The wholesale stores, Costco and BJ's, apparently have the best deals at $3.95 a gallon. You can find this table by selecting cheapest gas under the community tab on 13wham.com. President Trump's announcement also comes as he heads to the G7 summit. The meeting between global leaders will happen in France this year. In a joint statement, the heads of multiple European countries and Canada called the deal with Iran a diplomatic breakthrough. The UK and France say they're ready to take action to ensure the Strait of Hormuz reopens. All leaders are also expected to discuss Chinese trade policy and the Russia-Ukraine war. Last night, President Trump hosted a UFC fight night on the White House lawn. Thousands of people watched the first of its kind event on Sunday. The event was part of celebrations to honor America's 250th birthday. It was also the president's 80th birthday. The fight happened days after a federal judge ruled in the White House's favor after a lawsuit. The judge says the plaintiffs in the case did not have legal standing, nor did they prove irreparable harm would be caused to them. Some nearby condemned the event ahead of Sunday.
The thought of the UFC on the garden, in the lawn of the People's House is appalling to me on so many levels. The violence of it, the spectacle of it, I just think it's a culmination of a real loss of dignity.
Meantime, President Trump is calling the night incredible. In a post on Truth Social earlier this morning, he added, quote, "The White House never looked more beautiful. The setting was unsurpassed." He also called it one of the most exciting days in White House history. Finally, this morning, Republican Senator Mitch McConnell, who represents Kentucky, is in the hospital. A spokesperson says the 84-year-old was admitted on Sunday. It's unclear why he was hospitalized, but the spokesperson says he's receiving excellent care. McConnell was the longest-serving Senate party leader in history before he stepped down. His term is set to end in January. McConnell has faced multiple health challenges in recent years, including a concussion and broken ribs after a fall. And be sure to stay with Arc Rochester for your top political headlines. We are back after this.
Good, how you doing?
Good, it's good to see you guys.
You as well.
Nice to see you.
Oh, we coordinated too still. Look on TV, look good.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
How are you
doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm great. How are you?
We are hanging in there. It's I need a microphone. It's a Monday.
It is
Manic Monday.
Yes. All right, they're just grabbing a mic check for
9:28 this Monday morning. Thanks so much for staying with us here on ARC Rochester. The In Living Color Juneteenth Day experience is returning to Rochester this weekend for a two-part celebration designed to honor Juneteenth through culture, community, and economic empowerment.
Organizers say the experience this year goes beyond celebration, focusing on supporting Black-owned businesses in real time. For more on how you can take part in this year's Juneteenth observance, we're joined by Rashad Smith and Janelle Holmes. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning.
Okay, so this is something I know everybody looks forward to every single year, but I really want to focus, first of all, well, let's talk about the celebration first, and then we'll get into the focus on small businesses. Tell us about what everyone will expect this year.
Yeah, absolutely. The In Living Color Juneteenth Day Party experience, it's a full-day event where we're recognizing 10 individuals in the community working in youth development. We're doing that at exclusively members only from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. And then there's an official after party at Water Street Music Hall. But the focus is really around culture and getting our community excited about celebrating Juneteenth, continuing that. It's been a very long time since in 1865 when enslaved people found out that they were actually free 2 years after Emancipation Proclamation. So I think the focus is really about the plight and progress of the Black community and doing a multi-dimensional effort with recognizing individuals in the community, raising awareness, and supporting Black business.
I think it's so important, and I love that you guys are highlighting 10 specific community members. It's so important to remind our neighbors of what others, the impact other people have right here at home on a daily basis when it's not Juneteenth, when it's, late August, all year round.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's why it's really important that we've partnered with exclusively members only, as well as Water Street Music Hall, to focus our efforts on absolutely generating as much revenue that we can for the business in real time. And I'd love for you to be able to share a little bit about exclusively members only.
Yeah, definitely. So exclusively members only is a restaurant and lounge. We're located downtown Rochester. It is a little bit of a speakeasy, if you will. We do a little bit of everything. We love soul food. That is the #1 seller. We do a lot of mac and cheese, a lot of collard greens, a lot of candy yams, which everyone loves. We just tapped into a bunch of different desserts as well, which is really fun. We have a bartender who is a mixologist as well, so everything is always curated to whatever event that we're doing at the moment. We do all different types of fun drinks. We have drinks that have glitter in them. We have drinks that light up. We have drinks with really silly straws. It's whatever gets the people going. But more than anything, it's about community. It's about bringing people together in a space where you don't have to worry. So safety is #1, cultivating community, fostering healthy relationships, building a network for people who look like us and others. So we're a very exclusive place, but very inclusive at the same time.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. For you, I want to know from both of you, what are you most looking forward to about this celebration?
I'm looking forward to, one, putting a spotlight on exclusively members only and the services that they offer. They also have a membership platform that they provide for the community. But I'm also just looking forward to getting together and celebrating culture, eating good, dancing good. I think it's really important that we recognize people in our community, give their flowers while they're still here. And then what many people don't recognize is that this effort is really a fundraiser for a project called Unlock Stories, where I support youth who are incarcerated, teaching them skills around AI and character development, and they create these cool products off of it. So both of these parties are exactly that. It's an opportunity for us to activate the community and get them involved and celebrate culture.
And how about for you, Janelle?
For me, I'm looking forward to everyone eating my food. That is my favorite part of the event. I do. I'm like an old grandma in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I love to go around and see the work. I like to see what I've done. I like to see the smiles on people's faces. And what I love even more is putting them to sleep.
So they're going to have all of that energy, so they'll be able to absolutely join us in celebration. EMO is also providing complimentary beverages for ticket holders, which is an exclusive Juneteenth beverage. So we're really excited about all of these efforts happening. What you see is a little glimpse of last year's festivities on TV right now, where that energy and excitement, same platform where we were able to recognize 5 Black women last year, and this year we've advanced it to 10 individuals who are making impact in youth development. So the age range is really 21 to 65 at this sort of event, and so both of those parties at exclusively members only from 3 to 7, and then from 7 to midnight will be that same sort of energy that folks are seeing right now.
One of you mentioned, and forgive me, membership?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
So we are a membership model restaurant and lounge. We do have open events such as the one that we're going to be collaborating with Rashad. But it is a membership model. We do bronze memberships, silver, gold, corporate memberships, as well as small businesses. It is all about just having a space for people. It's members led and members ran. So we send out a menu, or we send out a calendar of a few events throughout the month, and all of the other spots that are available, members have the opportunity to book it. So if you want to bring your small business down and host a meeting and have me cook a few hors d'oeuvres or small appetizers, have the mixologist on site, that is available to our members.
How
Love that.
cool is that?
Yeah.
Thank you both so much for coming in. We really appreciate it. Again, if somebody wants to take part in the Juneteenth Day experience, how do they do that?
Yeah, they can go online, inlivingcolordayparty.eventbrite.com, and they can check out all of the vibes. They can get access to the tickets for both events. We're almost sold out, so we're doing really well, but we're really excited to celebrate Juneteenth, baby.
Juneteenth.
Love it. Thank you both so much. We really
Thank you,
appreciate it. And if you missed any of that information, don't worry. We'll post it all for you on foxrochester.com after the show this morning.
When we come back, we're taking you behind the curtain of an upcoming production from Theater Apparatus.
And don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. Arc Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13WAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back on the other side of the break.
Hey.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How
Hello.
are you?
Good
Thanks
to
so much
see
for
you.
being
Gentlemen,
here.
we're just going to do a quick mic check. Can you both
Okay.
just say your first and last name? Either chair.
Yeah, okay. Gregory Ludek. Jeremy Therikin.
Perfect. So when we come back,
Welcome back. Theater Apparatus is getting ready to bring a modern classic to the stage, discussing topics of family, trust, and the fine line between brilliance and madness.
yeah, Proof is a story centered on a young woman navigating loss, legacy, and the uncertainty of what can and can't be believed. For more on the upcoming production, we are joined now by director Jeremy Sarachan and cast member Greg Luddick. Thank you both so much for coming in. We appreciate it very much.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay, so we gave a brief breakdown there, but for someone who may be unfamiliar with the show, never heard of it, can you give us a little background?
Sure. The show won the Pulitzer Prize in 2001, and it was written by David Auburn. It's actually having a revival right now on Broadway, which I didn't know when I decided to do the show, so it's really exciting we have this sort of parallel. And it's a way for Rochester audiences to see the show. The show is about Catherine, a young woman who's sort of struggling with the relationship with her father, as well as there's two other characters, her sister Claire and a man who works with her father. And it's really about, on some level, this proof and who wrote this really important mathematical proof. But as you said, it's really about other issues. It's about trust and whether you need to prove something and just sort of the faith you have in the people you love.
It sounds like something that would be good for families, or is this something that kids can go to as well, or is this more of a, more of an adult kind of show?
I think it's certainly like 13 and above, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't really anything that would be offensive.
Okay.
Some of the themes are probably more for teenagers and above. It's not really a kid's show, just in terms of what it's about.
Yep.
And who do you play in the show?
I play Robert, the math professor, with the daughter who is struggling with what could potentially be a condition for her as well.
Okay. And now when you're taking on a role like this, a show that is back on Broadway, it was on Broadway just a couple of decades ago, shortly after it was written. What is it? How do you take a character that's established already on paper and make it your own?
The best thing I can think to do is not pay any attention to the Broadway production going on right now. It's going to influence the decisions that get made. You'll be constantly thinking, well, but on Broadway, this is what they're doing. Well, we're doing our version of it here, and we get to make our own decisions about how it's going to look and sound.
Do you like the character?
I do.
What do you like about him?
He's a math professor, and his daughter is a math teacher in training, and my daughter's a math teacher, as is her husband. So, I mean, it's like being the dad of a math whiz is kind of goes very naturally for me.
So are you drawing on anything from your own life or your life experience to kind of paint this character, create this person?
I would say so, because a lot of people in real life hit a wall when it comes to learning math. It's like there's only so far they can get, and it just becomes Greek to them. So anybody who can take math that far to the collegiate level and then write proofs and be published, that's a big deal. And so thinking about the kind of mind that it takes to produce a proof and solve some things that have been determined to be, this is probably unsolvable, it's very impressive. But within that also comes the level of instability of the mind, which is kind of the theme of what we're talking about, a brilliant mind that kind of goes awry.
Okay, all right. Curious to know, for both of you, what kind of research went into getting ready for the show? I know, obviously, we're not paying attention to Broadway, but aside from that, what did you guys do to get ready to take the stage? Or to direct people to take the stage?
I think really, I mean, every time I've been directing for a long time, is really just thinking about sort of what the play is about, what the emotional beats are about. It's the same kind of work for each show. I'll be honest, mathematically, the show reminds me a little bit of the TV show Sports Night from years ago, because it was not really about sports at all. This show really isn't about math. It really just uses these math professors to get at bigger issues. So I didn't really need to understand a lot of math, and the audience wouldn't either.
No?
No, not at all.
That's good. For someone sitting at home, what are they going to walk away with? What emotion are they going to be feeling at the end of this show during curtain call?
Well, hopefully they'll be feeling for the characters, their plight, and looking at their own lives in retrospect, saying, this could have been me, or I know someone who was this way. So I think that it can be related to on a human level, emotionally, and also just with a certain level of empathy. The people in the show are real people. They have real lives, and don't we all?
And the show includes romance. It includes, I think it's a drama, but I think includes a lot of comic moments. And I think audiences will leave, without giving away the ending, I think they will leave uplifted rather than sad or anything.
Okay. All right. It runs June 18th through the 21st at the Muck, yes?
Yes, it does.
Excellent. And how do people get tickets?
The easiest way is to search on the web, Google Proof and Muck, M-U-C-C-C, and the link will come right up.
Boom. And we'll make sure to post that information for you on foxrochester.com after the show this morning. Gentlemen, thank you both.
Time right now, 9:43. When we come back, I'll look at some of the stories that have people talking on this Monday.
Oh boy, we're talking trends on the other side of the break. Wrap it up, Joe. All right, it's time to see what's trending now, starting with Cash App offering a magical new product.
Cash App celebrating the start of summer with the launch of their Cash App Wand.
Nope. Just no.
I've seen this and
we need an easier way to give away our money. What are we doing?
well, the plastic magic wand links a user's Cash App account and can be used for tap to pay.
According to the company, the Whimsy pearlescent wand features a green jewel and a keychain clip, perfect for easy carrying.
Cash App released a statement saying early testers say they loved carrying their wand, showing it off at checkout, which is why they decided to release the product nationwide.
The Cash App wand is powered by near-field communication, a short-range wireless technology, which allows it to securely make a payment, just like tap-to-pay, debit, or credit cards.
Although the Cash App wand is marketed as a wearable accessory, users are being warned they should be mindful that at the end of the day, it does link to a real bank account.
So, that's my problem with this.
I know, me too.
You've got people out there who think, oh, it's pretend money. I told you a couple of weeks ago, there was a girl I saw on social media who was weeping because she didn't realize that Apple Pay was taking money. She thought Apple Pay was like fake money, like she was earning points somehow, and that it was fake.
You didn't tell me about that.
Did I tell you, Ashley? I told somebody.
Yes, you told me.
Wild. We don't need an easier way. We need to be putting more safeguards in place so that people can't spend their money as easily.
Yeah.
The Cash App wand is only available to Cash App cardholders and can be purchased, because you got to buy it, for $25. No.
Some folks online are calling this a seriously dangerous idea, many saying they feel inclined to spend their money since purchasing one of the wands.
Others are a bit worried about being marketed as a keychain. Some saying it's probably extremely easy to scam people out of money due to the easy tap and pay method.
Some people are even upset that the wands cost so much, many saying they could make their own with a 3D printer for less than half the price.
Okay, Cash App. If you're looking for someone to help market your way out of this grave you just dug, let me know, okay? Use your head. You know what I'm really sick of?
Dumb stuff.
Yeah. Stupidity.
Yeah.
Just stupidity.
But you know what? There are people out there who have done this and who are enjoying it. So, like, I mean, I'll be interested to see if it's a complete and total bust.
You know what?
But-
And I hope when they use that cash wand and they put their keys back on their backpack and they're getting on the subway, I'm just going to take out my phone and go like this, bippity boppity boo, I just took all your account information.
That sounded really hollow. I'm just gonna say. That was...
Because we've got it. There is a crisis in this country. Look at how much debt everyone is in. And we want people to go and spend money on garbage. Garbage.
This is a feel-good segment.
Listen, I feel great letting people know what they should and should not be doing.
You ready? Or you think we're going to move on?
Let's go.
Okay, all right. A few animal
this one.
stories.
I
You won't
hope.
get mad about that,
I hope.
hopefully. An Amazon driver's unexpected pickup. A driver in California recently caught on camera taking a family's pet cat from their doorstep.
According to the driver, he said that while he was making the delivery, he noticed the cat and instantly believed it was his own cat that previously went missing.
The driver cited that the cat had the same distinct forehead design, eyes, and body set as his missing male cat. So he scooped him up and walked off.
What? The driver has since produced documentation. He says proves that that cat does belong to him, including paperwork showing an adoption date of October 2025.
The family says they've had the cat since 2022 and just want her back home.
Yo, okay. Well, I mean, now we've got two claims. He says it's a boy, and they're saying no. This is a female cat. I feel like this should be pretty easy to solve.
I agree with you. The family also provided proof that the cat was theirs, including records indicating her sex and the photos of the female cat with her litter dating back to 2023.
The driver currently has this cat and even shared a photo saying that the cat is now home and happy. I think this Amazon driver just stole this family's cat.
Well, the family is continuing to dispute the driver's claims. They're hoping to get their cat back to its rightful home.
No criminal charges have been filed against the driver, though the sheriff's office says the case remains open and investigators are continuing to look into this dispute. I'm sorry. If this is my cat, I'm showing up and I'm going to break down the door. You're not going to take my animal from me.
Again, though, I feel like a quick, flip of the cat and you could probably figure out what's going on.
Also,
right?
One might think that if this was actually his cat, the cat would... Listen, as awful as cats can be sometimes, because they can be, they can be jerkish, right?
Sure.
They're still wonderful.
Yeah.
And they know who you are.
Yeah.
I feel like if it was his cat, it would have been all over him, smelling him, and there would have been a reaction of some sort instead of who's this stranger picking me up and throwing me in the back of a truck.
So I read the article because I was looking at this earlier, and he said, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, that the cat was very comfortable in the house and was acting just like his cat. And it seemed like everything was fine. But, again, I don't know. If I lost my cat Dexter, first of all, it'd be a disaster. I'd never return to work ever, and I would just be sad for the rest of my life. But if he went missing and I was walking around doing my job and he just happened to appear, I'd probably like have a meltdown or something, and there would be like more of a reaction while picking him up.
Mm-hmm.
Not just like, bloop, and off we go.
Felix, what are you doing here?
Yeah, there would be tears. I'd probably like sit down for a while.
Yeah,
Give him some forehead kisses, you know? I'm just saying.
Where did this happen? California. Listen, I think the LA County Sheriff, all they need to do is show up to this guy's house, flip the cat over, and see what we got. What parts are making up this animal, right?
I mean,
like that would resolve, and that would solve the case.
Or take it to the vet. You know, if you don't want to.
Is there no microchip in the cat?
Unknown. That wasn't.
Okay. Well, I mean.
Maybe we scan it. Get your Cash App magic wand and see how much it's worth. I don't know.
It's been a Monday.
It has been a Monday. Don't go anywhere. When Arc Rochester returns, don't worry, we've got more.
More final thoughts after this. Time for our final thoughts.
Who's got them?
I mean, you know, here's the thing. It's been a Monday. We still have other days to turn it around.
We do.
And that's the great news.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If they allow us back into the building.
They will. We did fine today.
It's very turnaroundable.
Yes. And listen, we are the archiest anchors out there.
Yeah.
I'm just putting that
We've
out
been
there.
told that.
Yeah. Hey, that'll do it for us here on ARC Rochester. Make sure to ARC with us again tomorrow morning, starting at 4:57 on
13 Wham ABC.
Right.
Much more live local news coming up later today. 13 Wham News at midday. You can join Steph and Selena.
Yes,
Cool.
ladies show.
Ladies show. See you then. We'll see you then. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.